Welcome, welcome, you guys. This is the Syndra. Look what we have here. We have the new DLC to Battle Brothers, Beasts and Exploration. Oh, I'm so excited. I basically learned about this DLC like 2 days ago, and I have had trouble sleeping since then. But basically, since I failed my last campaign horribly, I was just not really good. But I'm hoping I can become better, and I'm really excited about the changes they're making to the game here. They're adding a whole bunch of new beasts. They're also emphasizing more on the exploration part, but basically that's what it's called, beasts and exploration. But you can also do things with the drops you get from beasts. You can like take pelts from direwolves and make armor. There was a thing you could do with that if you had like a tailor, and so if you had a battle brother with the background of tailor, you could technically get that made. But now it's like a building. But anyway, I also want to try out the war. I want the war to be the first late game crisis, and the undead one was interesting. But ooh, I like the dragon. But I'm not really sure if I want to go do that again. But maybe we'll just go through all of them. This is basically what I chose last time. I'm not gonna do Iron Man mode, basically because things can go wrong when recording, and I don't want to be. I don't want anything to get fucked with that. So I apologize. I promise I will not save scum. Hey, if I wanted to save scum, I probably would have saved my last campaign, wouldn't I? Rather than rather than do that. But okay, whatever. Let's just dive right into this. I'm thinking we also take some time to sort of delve into the game. I might as well just read this, right? Let's do a proper let's play of this. It all went wrong. 2 days ago, the company was hired to track down Hogarth the Weasel and his band of raiders, but it was them who found you first. An ambush, some joke about horses, cut short by an arrow to the throat. Arrows shooting in from everywhere and nowhere. Man holler and scream at great volume before death. As the hail subsides, you draw your weapons with the rest of the men, only to collapse to your knees. An arrow has punctured your side. You shout in pain. A harried glance sees the men charge without you to make a valiant last stand. Met in force as steel clashes with steel. You meet eyes with the captain, a last nod before his throat is cut. You're left in command now of what few men remain. Trembling in pain, you lean on your sword, and with all the will you can, muster slowly, rise again. With all the will you can muster, slowly rise again. Maybe there should have been like a thing here, but never mind. Oh. Okay. Everything is the same in the start here, at least. Let's just keep this open for now. Basically, you cannot fail this mission. You can never fail this. Like, even if you're stuck on 1 HP, the enemy will just stop hitting you. So you cannot fail this, which is, I suppose that's fine. I think kind of want to kill you more. I guess I was hoping for too much. Wait, I have to end now? You have no AP. Really? I have to? I can just end your turn then. Fine. Let's move up and wait, and let's also turn on faster player movements and faster AI movements. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 84? 84, and you're missing. Who is this? What's your name? Helfric. You better start hitting in the future. 60%. That's a good hit. Thank you, my friend. He had a shot, and he didn't take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, let's see here. Pitchfork and a 35 armor. Okay. You're alive. You won. The adrenaline fades, and in its wake, you can't help but sink back to the ground. Gritting your teeth, you snap the arrow shaft. Your chest heaves. Pain for breath. Everything blurs. The company has been devastated, cut down to but a few men. And that bastard Hogarth did justice to his name, fleeing like the weasel he is. What now, Captain? A voice says from behind, it is Ferdinand who sits down beside you, the guy that didn't hit. It's Ferdinand who sits down beside you, bedding his bloodied axe on his legs. You turn to him to reply, but before he can answer, he continues. Bernard's dead. They slit his throat. He was a good man and a damn good leader. But all it took was one mistake. That makes you the one in charge now, doesn't it? Don't it? Ulfert Orkbane. Orkbane? Really? Joins the two of you, still breathing heavily. Then Helfric the Butcher. Save the ceremony and anointments for another day. Let's give the men a good burial and return to Bokenberg to collect our pay. The Weasel's men are slain, after all. Besides, Captain, we ought to see to that wound before we lose you too. Wouldn't want to leave Ulfric Orkbane in charge, right? I don't know who that is, but okay. So, there are new characteristics in the game, and this is not the new one. Superstitious. Minus 10 resolve at morale checks against fear, panic, or mind control effects. The witches, that I've never actually seen them. There are witches in the game that can do mind control, and I've not seen them yet. Fear is... Fear and panic. Not entirely sure. I'm thinking that's the Geists. I should probably check that if I could. Let's see. 2 hit points, yeah. I mean, you've got 59 melee skill. This is Ferdinand. He is a brute. 15% damage on a hit to the head. I could give him a flail then. He's got +2 to melee skill. Alright. What is this? Spartan. Who needs more than oatmeal and water? This character finds no joy in eating and will use less provisions. Nice. Alright, that's good. Night Owl. +1 vision during nighttime. That's good, since I don't have the helmet anymore. But you usually start with the helmet. I opted out not having that. 35. So all of you have 55 armor. You don't even have a helmet. I'll give you the bandage for now. Huh. Carried in bag. Oh, so you don't have to apply it to your thing anymore. That makes more sense, I suppose. But now I want to give it to somebody else, though. Okay. Let's return to Bokenberg, and we need to hire... I'm going to do the starting mission to kill Hogarth the Weasel. We just want payback, right? That's what we want. Taxidermist, that's the new building. That's the new building. What a sorry display it must be for the onlookers as you arrive in Bokenberg. 4 bloodied and beaten mercenaries, down on their luck. The man who hired the company days ago, Kurt the Counselor, no doubt expected you to return in a more glorious fashion. Still, he welcomes you to his house and offers bread and wine while a servant fetches a healer. Few words are exchanged except for the occasional grunt and wheeze as an elderly man with shaky hands tends your wounds. A pin pierces your skin, the first of many stitches to come. You grit your teeth till you think you hear one break. Kurt the Counselor sits beside you and asks if you took care of Bogart. You shake your head. We killed his men, but the weasel eluded our blades in the end. The healer waves around a glowing fire poke, suggesting he wants to push it into your wound. You nod and he does so. For a moment, that's all there is. You're not a man, but a pinch of fire, flesh from flame, a gallon of pain. Kurt the Counselor hands you a goblet of wine. You did well, Sellsword. The brigands have been removed, though it is a shame that Hogarth still lives. We expect to get paid for this. Kurt the Counselor gasps. Well, naturally. 400 crowns as agreed upon. He gestures towards a servant who rushes to your side with the pay in hand. I wonder, may I make use of your services one more time? I'd very much like to end the headache that is Hogarth once and for all. And I would pay you again, of course, another 400 crowns. What shall we say? Shall we say? Ferdinand scoffs and turns to drink more wine, but Helfric the Butcher stands to speak. Yes, the company is in ruin, but we will rebuild it. Without the Battle Brothers, Ferdinand would drink the crowns away and end up begging on the streets. And Ulfric Orkbane, by the gods, we all know he'd go chasing the womenfolk until one stove his rotten-headed. Oh, with a stove, I imagine. What? It's a weird sentence. We need the Battle Brothers. It's all we have. What say you, Captain? Ferdinand burps and raises his cup to you. Ulfric Orkbane playfully thumbs his nose and nods. Kill that bastard Hogarth or not. It's up to you, Captain. Yes, we have unfinished business with him. Kurt the Counselor claps his hands in satisfaction. Excellent. My little birds will need some time to find where Hogarth is hiding his hide now. In the meantime, I suggest you see about stocking up on supplies so that you will be good and ready to end this when the time comes. I shall see you in a few days' time at the latest. As you leave Kurt the Counselor's house and stand on the outskirts of Bokenberg, Helfrich the Butcher seeks a word with you. We need more men, Captain. I know I gave a big speech back there, but bravado won't do shite. We need more warm bodies in the ranks. Figured we'd find 3 good men, buy them some decent weapons, and dress them in the best armor we can afford. The man pauses to glance around. I bet this Bodunk town's got a desperate peasant or two looking for a hard life. Looking for a new life. He's not looking for a hard life. Why would anybody want that? Or we could travel to Bruchberg to the east. Them city folk aren't always as hardy as these country bumpkins, but we're more likely to find men with fighting experience, stopping to rest there. Alright, let's see what Bokenberg has to offer us. So this is the new building, Taxidermist. And we can't do anything because we don't have anything to put in it right now. Oh, they have a weaponsmith? I could go for a... Oh yeah, they added like some new weapons as well. I don't remember ever seeing a two-handed mace. That looks scary as fuck. Damn. Great axe. Oh man. A longsword. I want all of these. And this is a new weapon. It's basically a spear mace combo. I think you can stun somebody with it, but you can't do a spear wall. But it has the extra 10% chance to hit. Okay, so this is the new thing as well. You can do a tryout, but it costs money. So here we have a day teller. I'm okay with day tellers. The miners usually have a penalty to fatigue for working in the mines. Let's do a tryout on the day teller. Let's see here. Hesitant, I don't care about your initiative. And faint-hearted. What's the tryout gonna cost on all of these? It's a few each. You have nothing. You're short-sighted. Team player has 50% lower chance to inflict friendly fire. I've never seen that. I've never ever seen that. And fear of beasts. I'm not at all impressed with any of these dudes. I might as well take the guy that has no negatives, right? Yeah, let's take this guy. See what he has. He's got 3 in resolve, and he starts with 45 resolve. That's quite nice, I think. Yeah, I think his resolve is the highest of all of us. His defenses are garbage, but that's okay. Let's just give you the pitchfork, and we can have you in the back, and we'll get you a shield. We have 2,000 crowns to spare here. Let's buy this shield and 2 hats. We'll buy the 35 armor. And I guess we'll buy the malicious spear as well. Let's take a look at the city. Maybe there are some better people there. Yeah, Bruchberg. Let's go there. Alright, we have one dude that has no traits. I'm guessing having no traits is better than having negatives. Even though he did cost us a bit more. His resolve was quite nice. Ooh. As Bruchberg's skyline appears on the horizon, Ulfert Orkbane seeks a word with you. Never been to Bruchberg before, but I've been around ones that look a lot like it. Cities like these are great for selling goods, as all these prissy, pompous pricks love to have their goods delivered. With so many merchants, you can find almost everything you need to. Keep an eye out for bargains, and don't get swindled by them cutthroat merchants. Ferdinand sees fit to add his own opinion of what you should do. If there's a good tavern, I say that's where we should go first. Nothing helps a man down on his luck more than a good pint. God knows we've earned it. Ulfert Orkbane shakes his head. You say that every time we stop into town. You say that even when you're already drunk. I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, he's a drunk. We got it. Okay, so the 3 dudes we start out with all have companion. They're all basically, the background they have is companion, which is really good. They have really good combat stats. I'm surprised that you were actually somewhat decent, but your fatigue is not great for somebody who's not wearing anything, kinda. If I give you this, this, and this... Oh, you're actually decent. Huh. Well, before we start equipping us, let's get 2 more dudes, at least. Wow, these are all level 2 and above. So we have a butcher, and we have a day tiller. Let's try out. Let's try out. You are strong, max fatigue, and you don't have anything good or bad. We'll hire both of you. So let's see here. The butcher. Ooh. He's got 2 stars in fatigue. Alright. 4 and 5. He's got 2 stars in melee defense. You're a perfect frontliner. And your resolve is somewhat low, but we can get that up. You have a star in it. Dayteller, he's got 3 stars in initiative. I could keep your armor kind of low and just go for dodge on you. And that would be interesting. I think I would give you like an axe and keep you on the side here. Let's see what we need. We need 1, maybe 2 good armors. And we need like a better weapon than this. Let's see what we have available here. So we need... Oh, this is a on use throwing spear. It's designed to break shields. So interesting. It's destroyed on use. Huh. So it's 87 gold crowns to completely ruin somebody's shield. Is it a guarantee? I don't know. It's interesting. We have 2 shields here. Are we buying 2 shields? I don't know if I trust you with the axe that early on. Your melee skill is not that high. Yeah, let's just have everybody with a shield to begin with. Let's go for this. We'll go for the malicious spear. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. We'll go like this, we'll go like this, we go like this. We don't have another helmet for you. Well, I don't think the backline needs that decent of an armor. So you got a pickaxe, you got 2 spears, we got 3 spears. If I could get 1 more, maybe a short sword. But there's nothing here. Should we go for a pint then? There we go. We'll take, was it Ulfert, the Orcbane? We'll take his advice and we'll go drinking. So I do like the pitchfork in the back. It's got a range of 2. I think this is somewhat decent. I think I could swap this armor for one of you. Actually, let's have you. There we go. 35. If Ulfert Orcbane takes a hit, he's pretty much done for. But that's okay. Let's go back to Bokenberg and let's kill Hogard the Weasel, shall we? Okay. Since we don't have the headpiece, the DLC, or whatever it's called, the helmet that allows us to shoot during nighttime as well as during daytime, I think we're gonna fight the Hogard during daytime, so we can use our crossbowmen here. Kurt the Counselor is pacing back and forth when you find him. The healer who damn near killed you with a fire poke is standing nearby. He is picking chunks of dried blood out of his fingernails. Kurt the Counselor claps his hands. Finally, you're here. I have good news. We got hold of one of Hogard's former men. My good friend here had a nice little talk with the man, and I now know where Hogard's licking his wounds. The healer clears his throat, splaying his fingers out like a maiden looking to paint them. He speaks as though he's identified a disease he's about to excise. The brigand known as Hogard is hiding in a small hut on the plains to the south of here. Based upon my most civil discussion with one of his men, Hogart knows the Battle Brothers is on his heels and will have gathered more men since the last time you met him. Nodding, Kurt the Counselor waves you off. Good luck, Sellsword. Okay. Do we just go right now? I think we're ready. The fight is not that difficult, but I'm slightly worried that one of our dudes is essentially naked. He's got an apron on. It's really, really kinky, I gotta say. That's the sexy apron thing. But Ulfert, the Orcsbane, is... we gotta make sure he does not get in melee range. So it is dawn, so the penalty for a brigand poacher. I think technically that is Hogart, but he doesn't have a bow, even though he says he's a poacher. Ooh, that's a new art. Oh, I can't wait for these monsters. Oh, okay, they actually had a poacher. Never mind then. Okay, we'll wait. Let's have them come closer to us. Okay, your chest is still fine-ish. Let's see if they come any closer. I guess they will not. Okay. Let's remove the trees. I'm guessing he's somewhere in here. I could actually move all the way up there, but Hogart hasn't moved yet. I think I'll just move down here. Nice! Nice shot. Let's go ahead and defend you. Let's make sure that we don't lose Ulfert. I heard him shield blocking. Interesting. Okay, so they are not moving at all, it seems. That's fine. Okay. Okay, you're moving back. You're not shooting. Okay, now they're moving up. They're trying to grab the high ground. I'd rather try to kill you. Nice. I got a dagger and a buckler. Well, the buckler is garbage. Let's see if he comes closer. Oh, they do want the high ground. I'm gonna move you up a bit. 74? Well, we're not gonna save that armor. Hello, Hogart. You don't have a helmet on. I kind of want to kill these dudes here to the south first. Thank you. Okay. I can't shoot you without hitting my friend here. But there's still a poacher in the back here that can do some damage. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Do I wait with your attack first? We could get a flanking bonus on Hogart before we do this. 45 is not very high. I'll wait. Okay. Your chest is still fine. Do you need help? I don't think you do. If I move up and swing, it seems Hogart is going to act before. I don't know if you can survive this on your own, my friend. Do I offer him just another target? He might just shield wall. If I knock you back. Okay. Then he's not going to attack. That's worked out fine. Come on. 73s? 41. He's got a shield wall up. I can knock him back again. Nah, we'll just swing at him. We'll move you up. Oh, you're fleeing. Okay, well, I'm gonna move up. We're not gonna get your armor, are we? It's highly unlikely. Nah, it's not gonna break, is it? Ah, no. Let's not lose anybody here. I'll run you down. Let's move you up and shoot. You missed. We'll just end your turn here. So, Is the archer gonna stand there and try to shoot? Or is he gonna try to run? I'm not sure, but I've got 2 targets for him, and he missed. Okay, good. Okay. Nah, I can actually get here because I'm gonna go here and swing at him. Nice. He's gonna pick up a dagger. Good, good, good. Now we're just gonna chase down this archer. Oh, Hotmar. Well, you can move up. I don't think he's gonna shoot at you anymore. You just reload and move. I'm not optimistic that we're gonna get anything good out of this fight. Oh, no, 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 no! Don't do that. Okay, you're fleeing. That's fine. No, no, run them down. We will run this one dude down. Thank you. So, no injuries. Oh, actually, Otmar got pierced leg muscles. All right, we'll just deal with that. So we got some cloth rolls. We got some swords. We got a short sword and a falchion. We got beer. Beautiful. Okay, Hogarth lies dead in a pool of his own blood, skewered into a grotesque and panicked pose. He didn't weasel his way out of this one. You put a boot on his corpse and look to your men. For the company, for all the men who've fallen. Ulfred Orkbane spits on the dead man's face. Let's take this bastard's head and get back to Bogenberg. Time to get paid. Okay, there's some random peasants moving around here. Can we attack them? Ooh. Ulfred Orkbane joins your side. Got a moment, Captain? Captain. You nod for him to speak his mind. The battle has left some gear worse for wear, and some men got a good nicking too. We can patch up both man and equipment while marching, but it's a lot faster to set down and do it. Of course, if we make camp, we should be wary of ambushes. A campfire in these parts can be seen from every which way. Yeah, so if you camp, you repair and heal up faster. But you can't move. The company returns to Bokenberg as victors, their heads held much higher this time. The Battle Brothers are not the size that they once were, but they're still a force to be reckoned with, as Hogarth learned in his final moments. You carry his head in a sack that you empty in front of Kurt the Consular's feet. He jumps back, but the healer quickly picks the head up, stares at it, and nods. Kurt the Consular approaches the brigand's bloodied face and eyes it carefully. Yes, yes, that's his ugly mug, all right. Servants, pay this man his money. Coin in hand, you raise your voice to the men. As long as there's blood coursing through our veins, as long as we can hold sword and shield, there shall stand our company. All through the realm, people will know the Battle Brothers. The men cheer. Halfric the Butcher puts his hand on your shoulder. You did well, Captain. No matter where you lead us, the men will follow you as brothers in battle. And we got 400 crowns. Beautiful. The cloth, we'll probably take that to a big city and sell it for some proper money. I'm selling these two and the buckler. We're never going to use that. Ever. You do have some maces. Let's take a look at our guys quickly here. Apart from your armor, you look fine for a beginning character here. You guys all look okay-ish. I kind of want to swap this pickaxe for something better, though. I'm thinking the falchion is 35 to 45. Yeah, it's better than the short sword. And it has an extra 10% chance to hit with the slash. So that's good. This is a light crossbow. I'd rather get the good one, like the normal crossbow. But it looks like you have a level up, Orkbane. Do we just go full-on student at the start? I mean, I think he is a companion. I think if I go student and then maybe into bullseye or maybe just even 9 lives, I do need my companions to stick around in the early game. And I've been known to make some mistakes and getting my dudes killed. But yeah, let's go student and then either we'll go bullseye or 9 lives with you later. Okay, plus 4 ranged. Your range is still not that great. So let's see here. We take initiative, I imagine, because we're gonna go dodge with you. Guaranteed. Health? Not really. Resolve? It's not an issue. The backliner. Do we just go fatigue? I think so. Yeah. Oxford Oxbane. Let's see. These are all like 20. Oh, this is a 30. We'll buy that for you. I think the apron is 20. Oh, it's a 25. I thought it was a 20, but okay. It just looks better that you have actual clothing on. It wasn't taken from the butcher there. Okay. So, where do we go from here? Let's pause. So this is a big city. We could go here and sell our cloth. But let's take a look at the map we got here. We've got some really... I mean, they all look sort of compact here on the left side. The right side here looks completely empty. And then there's some small stuff down here. It looks like we're stuck on an island over here. You can probably take... Yeah, there's a dock over here. Okay. Well... I mean, I kind of like all of these cities here close together. Yeah, there's a small fortification here. There's a big city. There's a fort. And then there's two small ones we can do, like, simple missions here. And Ellenberg is here. Sea Docked, Waltart. Yeah. I'm thinking we go down to Sea Dock over here. To begin with. We can check the price for cloth. And I can also see if there's, like, new buildings and shit. This is Amber. Yeah. Herbalist Grove. Is there anything new, like, I can see from the outside? Goat Pens, Iron Vein. Binary. Goat Pens? What's this? Dye Maker. Oh, you can see that. You start out with ruins? There was a thing they mentioned that you can get, like, some cities might decide to rebuild. And if you sell, like, wood, if you sell good wood, like, it's called high quality wood, they will pay a fortune for that. And then potentially you can have them rebuild the thing that got ruined. You got 2 level 1 missions. Okay. So I'm thinking you don't have... You have a dagger. I'm going to give you the better dagger. No. Better dagger here. This is fine. I don't need to give you a backup weapon here. But I'm thinking, as long as it doesn't burden you guys too much, I'm going to give you just a backup dagger. It costs no fatigue to equip. So let's have 2 daggers there. Backup shield. We could probably sell the pickaxe, but there's no reason to do that. We have plenty of food. We don't have a huge amount of tools, but these are double priced. Oh, look at this. 2-handed mallet. That's interesting. It's very interesting. There's a whole bunch of bandages. I'm guessing in the last game I did, I failed completely with bandages. There's so many times I could have saved people. I think like 3 times I could have saved people if I just had bandages. He takes a book from his shelf. Do you believe in monsters? He wants me to hunt down some monsters. Okay. He's gonna give me 390 crowns when the contract is done. Okay, we'll pay 390. Hunt down what terrorizes Sea Dock. I'll put this on hold. We have a fisherman. Fishermen are usually pretty good. You're short-sighted, that does not really affect you. And you're swift. Your range defense is good. I think I'll hire this guy. Put him on the front line. You got 3 stars in resolve. You got 2 stars in range skill. That's awkward. We got a fishing net out of it. And this is a 20. I'm gonna give you the 35 here. Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is good. We still have some dudes that are somewhat injured. What's the other mission? Uh, there's a party of peasants milling about. They want me to go to the Forgotten Fort. Okay. So one is 350 and the other one is 390. Hunting down what terrorizes means usually beasts. I think I'll do that one quickly. Let's see how strong the beasts are in this game right now. Along the way, you come across a man kneeling over a thoroughly destroyed dog. You take a knee next to him. Did the beast do this? He shakes his head. No. Hell, I did this. Finally. Damn thing ain't gonna keep me up anymore. Just then, a hut across the way opens up and a man sprints out of it, screaming, "Is that my damn dog, you son of a bitch?" The dog killer quickly stands up. The beasts, they visited again last night. You quietly leave the dispute to where the dog lies. So he took the opportunity to kill somebody's dog who was keeping him awake and blame it on the beasts. I think you're going up here. I don't want to fight you in the swamps. Okay, 3 direwolves. Where do we stand right now? You are somewhat injured, not that badly. You are basically fine. I want to fight you before nighttime, so my archer is actually going to be effective here. 3 direwolves? As long as you kill one early, it's not that bad, and they usually just rush into you like that. So, there's no reason to wait. 56. If I wait, and we get a proper flanking bonus here, 72. You failed. Arnold, you suck. Let's wait. Let's get you down here. 60. The 60 guy hit. 65. Guys, you have to start hitting here. 79. Okay. He's not dead. Okay. 1, 2. Your armor is gone! Oh my god, Gernot, you could have died. Okay. Pierced leg muscles. That's the same one as before. You did not get a new injury then. 72. Okay. Let's see here. We go for you. Good, good, good. Okay, he is fleeing. Let's see, we're not going to move you up. You should go here. You can still get a stab off. Let's wait. We get flanking bonus here. Okay. 86. You are just going to stay there. Run them down. Move up here. We don't have to waste any arrows on this wolf. Move up. There we go. So, any injuries? No. But we came kind of close. We got 1 unusually large wolf pelt. It's worth 400? And then we got strange meat. I'm not going to pick it up. I'm not going to pick it up. It's bad. It's horrible. Having killed the foul creatures, you begin skinning and scalping them. Gruesome creatures require gruesome evidence. Your employer, Landric the Counselor, might not believe your work here otherwise. Okay, so we have to scalp them and skin them. But I only got 1 pelt. It seems like we're getting underpaid then. They no longer have disappearing villagers. Alright. 390 crowns. Okay. Let's take a drink. And let's call it quits for today. So, this is the new DLC to Beast Brothers. To Battle Brothers. Beasts and Exploration. Let's get that right, shall we? I'm going to be playing this, I think, almost every single day now. I really enjoyed my previous campaign. I would also like people to leave suggestions for characters to be named. Right now, we have 3 of the original characters. We got Ulfert, the Orcsbane, who's a bit of a drunk. We got Helfric, the Butcher. And let's see here. Who else do we have? And then we have Ferdinand, who he doesn't really give a fuck. He's a bit of a brute as well. So if you want me to name one of the characters after you, just leave that in the comments. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next episode. But until then, See ya, and thanks for watching.